49-yard line.
Tyson Campbell up to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Forced out to his left.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll run for it with Barkley.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for an Eagles.
So halftime is upon it.
Well, that came a little abruptly here. Still working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. And we can get to the third quarter now. A one-touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10. At their own 27.
They'll look to ETN to start things out.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go play action with Lawrence. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Brian Thomas,
65 yards.
And the Jaguars come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
96 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you take a big off for a little, and oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
All right, you and I both know that was a lucky play, but I got to give him credit. Going up on the tip and catching that one.
Stayed with it, made his own luck, didn't he?
And he used his size there. Had a defensive back mentality to go up and get the ball on the tip, but used his size. I mean, tight ends going up and getting it, sometimes they can knock people out of the way and finish the play.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
At the 18-yard line.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Gain of 8. That's good for another Eagles.
Saquon Barkley running right. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Being chased out left. And he
multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Up the middle with Barkley. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
They'll run with Barkley.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Eagles take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
And he is going to be stopped.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That is caught by Hunter. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Hunter, 41 yards. And the Jaguars have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this 4th quarter.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
The Eagles offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. Foye and Lulicon finding his way to the ball for a stop. A tackle for loss.
2nd and 12 at the 33-yard
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Out to his left. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Man open left side is Brown. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 26. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hurts.
So no gain on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 7.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
And it's in.